Okay, this is part 2 of Assassination of the Black Male Image. I wanted to get into deeper detail and got caught up trying to ramble off a point, trying to beat the time. But before I get into it, see if I can find the DVD real quick. I should have been ready. But this is a DVD called Black History in the Beginning. Well, there's a certain part where they're talking about to do battle in the land. They're talking about John Brown and other individuals during that time period. This is the beginning of the video. I wish I knew all the details. I could pull something to put it on here and splice it together and whatever, but I can't. I just tell you the best I can about it. There's a crowd of people talking about John Brown, mostly white people, and they are very adamant about he was wrong. And one white man just completely didn't surprise me, but at the same time I was like, what the fuck? This man said at that period of time slaves were property, and under the Constitution you shouldn't be able to steal my property. You shouldn't be able to come in my house, steal my TV, such and such and such. What he was doing was stealing property. They figured that we are property. That's why they're still pissed today. They want us to be their property. So, if we up here, doing stupid shit, allowing them to put us in their prisons and start working for them again for free, we become their property all over again. You understand? It's not about being a thug. It's not about being real and all this other bullshit. They want us as their property. They want to put us back in prison. Overall, they want the government wants everybody to be property. White, black, Hispanic, whatever. More so us, because we were considered property before we demanded our freedom. It wasn't Abe Lincoln, it was us. Abe Lincoln knew, okay, he can get more people on his side to vote for him if he had a group of people free. Don't listen to the school thing saying he freed them for this, that, and the third. No. We were property that was freed up so they can start the Industrial Revolution. Now, our image has been distorted for many years for that central point, because they don't want us to have anything besides what they want us to be. Okay? I'll say it again. They don't want us to have anything other than what they want us to be. It may not make sense, but it makes total sense when you listen to this. First off, they don't want us to have anything. Not property. We can all own some bullshit, waste our money on this, that, and the third, but they don't want us to have anything serious. They don't want us to have a big corporation next to theirs and holding up something over their head. They don't want us to be able to employ thousands of our own people. If we did, they would come in and scream, we need an affirmative action thing because this big black company is not hiring white people. Understand that. They don't want us to be anything other than what they want us to be. Okay, they don't want us to be human beings. Now you have these Ku Klux Klan sons of bitches and these neo-Nazi little punks and all of the bullshit. They're screaming, go back to Africa, do this, go that. Now if we went back to Africa tomorrow, all the black people, they would want us out of Africa because they want to own Africa. They want us put primarily slaves. They want us to be property. They want us to just deal and live whatever they want us to live. They want us to be nothing. If they could, they could kill us. They still lynch us today. It's called the justice system. It's called trying to kill an innocent man, Troy Davis, for no reason. No evidence, no nothing. But they have this image out there that we are all crooks and criminals, thanks to different movies, different music videos, different stupid ass rappers and actors. who sit around portraying these images that completely destroy us repeatedly. There's some people who still hold Denzel up to a high, regard. Hold Denzel in high regard or whatever. I was pretty particularly upset that he made American Gangster. He should know that they think of us as these drug pushing peddlers anyway. Now, if you come along, right, you playing this character who erased the middle white man and got the drugs himself, they will think every low-level drug dealer is the drug kingpin. It's sad. I know you wanted to put out a character or whatever that did something that they didn't think about, but of all the people you want to put that out there, Forrest Whitaker with Last King of Scotland, that story was pretty much bogus. It was based on a fictional book, and the white character was not real. It was based on stories supposedly that Idi Amin actually did or whatever. He pushed the Arabs and Indian people out the country because they weren't treating the people right. They thought they could come in and that good. And plus it was the British government that said you can go in there and live there and do whatever you want there. On our regard. Because we put this man in power, we can take him out whenever we feel like it. And that was the problem. But if you want to do a story on this individual, why not do a true story on this man? How he got in power and what's going on. Not the main character, this little white guy walking around fucking every damn black woman he could find. The whole movie was just completely bogus bullshit to make the idea of a black leader look like one of the worst things white people can let happen. You know, this Lakeview Terrace with Samuel Jackson. I have not seen that yet, and I'm kind of sketchy about seeing it. A black police officer, once again, abusing his power. Before that, we had Training Day. Samuel, he plays all sorts of characters, so it's not the worst thing in the world, but so is the fact that Denzel Washington plays many characters and Forrest Whitaker plays many characters. But when you get to a certain point in your career where you play the worst type of character, if you want to play a bad guy, yeah, that's fine, but at the same time, we are still dealing with so many negative ideas about our people. Are we going to sit there and play these characters on the big screen or out there on the street for the little small screen when the news comes around? Are we going to play those characters? We need to correct our own images. I'm probably going to come back with a part 3 because I went off on videos and movies and shit. But we need to correct who we are. We need to demand that our image is different. We need to stop watching these bogus ass movies and shows. We need to demand the best from our actors and athletes. I gotta come to that next. But we need to take care of our own community. Damn this so-called snitching bullshit. If somebody's doing something wrong, they're wrong. It's not about not snitching to the police. Snitching was created by mobsters trying to keep the community under wraps to where they bad shit. Now the black mobsters are picking up on the same idea. I'm at 9 minutes now, so I gotta end it. Let's change our image. Part 3 is coming up.